Content warning. This is a horror game and not intended for all audience. Please visit our website if you need a specific list of content warnings. This also contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions causes motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues, you can disable them in game's preferences.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess, and at the end of the path is a cabin!
I have to admit, I was thinking, okay, is she even going to let us have a new voice? Because it'd probably interfere with her attempts to have Broken overwrite us. But, the other thing that I thought is that this is probably the sort of thing the Contrarian would do, so he's gonna show up. Here he is, like clockwork.
Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already? I think this is 3. Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
I mean, whether you triple infinity or quintuple it, it's still infinity.
Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract.
Damn it, I am voice of the Contrarian, aren't I?
Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her. Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question?
It's probably Contrarian because we chose to go against her at every turn except for the last one.
I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants. You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god. I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Ooh, 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 ooh. We have options. Run away.
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
That's... Okay, what if I go for the questions? Okay, hold on now, I have so many questions.
Right now, you have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never.
What am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything.
the beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Okay, I get it. I'll proceed into the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Witness your better's ascension.
You watch in paralysed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts. Trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Hey, funny one. Didn't you say something about a third option earlier? One that would make everyone unhappy?
Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere. You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine?
Flee.
A coward to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be. This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move. Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
Now, witness me!
Yes, Your Grace. She turns you to face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers. So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
What the heck. I guess we have to hug her.
For spiting her? Spiting him it is.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to
Ooh,
mine.
actually, wait. Like a true contrarian. Let's find the autosaves again. Hey, take the blade.
With a grim determination, you yank. Yeah, this feels right. She doesn't get to just smoke.
You're not going to win.
Even if that's all we manage. See how everything's floating around her? I bet we could make it if we just jump. You gather yourself.
Actually,
Closing
wait,
up, it's
I'm
time
trying to
face
find...
her.
Oh, whatever. I'll get this sooner or later, but... Take the blade, flee. I want to...
With a yeah, this feels right.
Oh, whatever. We commit to what we picked first.
So much for spiting her.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end. Is it the end? We're still here.
The night sky unweaves into textured nothingness. He doesn't respond.
Everything is gone. Us and her. This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone. Huh, that's unexpected.
But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right? Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her finger in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Her grip tightens. Somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension. Like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. You're hurting me!
You'll be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid a sea of disassociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. You feel something else too. Anger. A need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop. No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God? It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits? Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
So it looks like there's an awful lot of variations we could get here. Oh, what the heck. Suffer alone. You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. Memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into a space where only recollection of them is something used to be there. You die and reborn, shrinking and shrinking again until there is nothing left of you to die or shrink.
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there's no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we? Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same. You're all starting to sound like me.
Ah, that looks familiar. Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up. Beyond is something beautiful.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there. It's where we're supposed to be. Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
The princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. Oh, it's grass. Okay. But neither of you cross the threshold. There's a roaring like underground thunder. She's stopped in place.
Were we supposed to stop? I don't think this is over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
You look down. At the princess's feet writhes a shifting mound, the massive hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. The mound becomes a sea. The princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep the two of you close to the hole in the world and the light of something beautiful beyond. But she is drowning. As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
Hands reach over hands, pulling at her face, dragging her down into their frigid depths. She's tired. Life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
You made me slice my own throat. Yeah, you kind of did it. The princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond.
Fly, little bird.
No. No. I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it? Of course we can. We can do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
The hole seals before you can make it to the other side. If there's a time to bask in what lies beyond, it's not now. As you turn to look back at her, you see that she's gone. It's time to leave, memory returns.
Where's that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
Received grace from a divine being. And apparently it's a rare one. It's gonna be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, you always get
It feels
scared.
so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. I don't want to look at us.
I'll see you on the other side, it's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so, a mercy. You're not messing with us, right?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You're in the long quiet once again. Let's go to the cabin. Oh, no, it's... We can't have the whole thing here. It would be too big a portrait. You are at the cabin. Approach.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees, stars, and there are people. I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
How many more vessels do you need?
One.
Oh,
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Yeah, I feel like we don't have anything else to say here, so I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. A terrifying and divine heart. Bring the apotheosis. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Okay, so let's think about what else we could check in. Honestly, I feel like next I'm going to experiment with Adversary.
You're here to slay her.
And since we have about 10 minutes left, can't someone else do this?
You're the only one who can pull this off.
Okay, let's go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
Take the blade.
Take the blade from the... The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just... Don't you dare. It's fine.
Okay, let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just... talk.
Against your better judgment, we'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Note the lack of detail.
How long have you even been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics, no matter how hard you try.
This is pretty awkward.
I know.
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
That laugh. I think I'm in love. Stop it.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here. I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
Do you know what? Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
We aren't allowed to give up, because that would put us back on the tower route. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here, either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Actually, hang on. Always leave a means of easy egress. What the heck is in it? There's a word I have to go look up.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Next time, we're going to be doing a very thorough examination of the adversary route. We might let her loose on that route, but who knows, maybe we'll find something new. Until then, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.